Hello!
Bunch of plane haters.
Plane haters. Okay, I'm gonna load in Dark Tales, but I'm gonna stay zoomed in because I don't want to show it yet. Because we've been doing a lot of work on it this week. So I'm just gonna zoom into myself like that so you guys don't see it while it loads in here.
People sitting here shouting at me for playing 5 more minutes. Why does the plane land? The game was updated.
Plane haters. I have a buddy blocks dancing on my head. I'm waiting for it to load so we can go over the update this week. There's no game updates.
I'm not expecting one to Halloween anyway. So.
Yeah, I know. We haven't checked the Dennis's inventory.
There's nothing new in there. He's been working on the full Tekken 5 game mostly this time.
I don't even know if we're gonna get a Halloween update this year.
I'm gonna guess we do. Den usually does it.
So I also want to talk about my shirt. This was made by Rabbits Blue. She has a store, which I don't have a link to right now.
It's the Kawaii group. I can
Kawaii group. If you guys want this shirt, I guess Peter can find the link and throw it in there for you guys. So if anybody wants this shirt, just say so and we'll send you the link. There's 2 versions. This is the version with the red background. There's also one with a gray background with sleeves on it, which no one in the server right now is wearing that. I picked this one, and I put on my Halloween hat and my Halloween wings, and I put on my little Grim buddy. I'm ready for Halloween. Okay. Almost loaded here. Oh, yeah, Jim Bob has the red version too. No one in the server right now has the gray one on.
I posted the link in the Twitch chat for the group that those shirts are on.
Okay, I'm gonna stay like this because I don't want you guys to see what we've been working super hard on this park this week. But we're gonna. Well, people have.
I just been sleeping.
We're gonna go over the update first. Just wanted to say for the weekly update. Okay. So I said this week I would record multi-parks. I only got a few recordings in because I've been so busy. I was just, you know, looking at the calendar and kind of freaking out a little bit, just seeing how, like, close Halloween is and how little I had done on my Halloween park. So my focus all week was the Halloween park, and we did a lot. So I didn't end up recording that many multi-parks. I think I have 3 of them recorded now, which I think there's only 3 more that I need to do. And then once I get this recorded, multi-parks will be out next week, Friday, the video.
Sure.
If not Friday, then after the stream it'll be posted. I hope. And then next week I'll also be doing coasters, but I'll be mainly focusing on trying to get all those parks in, so, you know, but I'm going to get everybody's coaster in. I have some coasters already. I think I have 3 of them recorded, and I have a lot more to do. That video is going to be huge. There's a lot of people that submitted, and I want to make sure that I don't leave too many people out, because I might have to drop some people, because I'm pretty sure I'm like 3 over my typical recording of that, so we'll see. I'm not sure, but that'll be the following week will be coasters, and then I'll be caught up just in time to do the Halloween parks. Because the submission date for the Halloween parks is about a week before Halloween, so that I have that whole week to do it, so gotta get those Halloween parks in. The tutorials, yes, I also want to point out that because I'm catching up with all of the competition videos, the tutorials are postponed right now. I'm not doing any tutorials. I don't know if I will even get to any this month because I'll be very, very busy. And I know it's very, very frustrating to people because like I'm just now getting to the ride portion of Space Mountain, so I know a lot of people want that bad. So, but I do have an idea kind of for the tutorials, because I am getting to the point where Mini Disneyland tutorial is built up to a way that I could pick whichever ride I want to do next. So right after Space Mountain is done, I'm going to be running a poll, so people can pick which ride they really want to see for Mini Disneyland. The next ride they want to see. So we'll have to do that. And the other question was, how do you build in this park? Simple answer, you have to be a part of the Discord, because I don't have time to post things for people who are not in the Discord. I'm literally just working with everybody that's in the Discord. I have a channel dedicated in the Discord to the projects that I want to get done in the park, and so you have to be a part of it. And the way that you join the Discord is there's a link at the bottom of our Twitch page to our Discord. There is also a link in the header of my video, on the header of the channel of my YouTube. And if you go to PJBAMM.com, there is also a link at the bottom of each page of PJBAMM.com. Once you join, you have to verify your Roblox account, and Rover Bot will tell you how to do that. Once you join, there will be a message that will tell you how to verify your account. And he'll even send direct messages to you, the bot will. So if you don't get those direct messages, just read the message that's in the welcome channel. It'll explain what you have to do. If you still don't understand what to do, tag any of my admins and they'll take care of you. Or me. But most of the time my admins are more available than I am. And once you verify your account, you'll get into the Discord, and in order to play with me in my servers, you have to make sure that you read the rules for the Discord server and for my VIP servers, and then tell any admin or me that you agree to the rules, and they will give you the VIP rank, and you'll be able to join me and play with me. It's easy peasy. Sounds like a lot, but it's very easy. And this last part of my weekly update I'm going to save for now showing you all what we have done. Are you guys ready?
No.
No, you're not ready.
No, just wait another 10 minutes. It's fun.
I'm gonna step over here. We're not gonna be able to see everything because it's really high. Ready? Boom. This is the lower part that I got done. The pirate ride is now complete. Swamp is now complete. And I'm actually gonna take this portal that I made to show you guys this amazing castle built by Dr. Buddy Blocks. This is Dracula's castle. There's going to be a hydraulic launch coaster in there. Right now there's only a little bit. The main part of the castle is going to be a dark ride, and then there's a coaster that's going to be, it's kind of, right now the coaster right here is coming down the drawbridge, and it's going to come down and then back up and go through around the castle and back in. Yes, a small bit by Con. He helps Buddy too.
Most of it was deleted again. Because it was just roofs with roofs on them and more roofs on them. And more roofs.
Anyway, this castle is amazing, and I'm going to walk over here so you guys can get a better view of it. If I don't get stuck behind next to the street. There you go. And yes, there's a ride over here too. I'll show you guys that in a second. So there is nothing in the castle at the moment. It's dark, but I did put the station in here, and then it goes through some of the rooms, and then it comes out here to this drawbridge. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be very cool to have the coaster kind of wrapping around the castle. Which is what my hopes are. I mean, there's probably gonna be some stuff down here and stuff, but I wanted to wrap around the castle. I already have the dark rooms kind of planned out in there, and I already kind of laid out the track of what I want to do. But as you can see right now, it's like a straight drop down here. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, and I need to find my bat decals that I have, because I'm gonna put them all in the sky up here. And we're gonna actually light this castle up to the darkness, because I don't think it's very well lit at the moment, just a little bit. And I'm gonna add some colors to it to make it a little bit more spooky looking, and probably add some smoke somewhere and stuff, just to make it look a little bit more spooky. But we based this design off of the actual Vlad the Impaler or Dracula's castle in Romania. So that's why it has those colorings, because that's kind of what the castle looks like in Romania, with the tan bricks and the red roof. So we kind of modeled it off of that. This over here, because I was going through like my original list of creatures that we need to do, and I made a zombie ride using the kind of the layout of that little coaster that I made underground. It actually has the same name. It's called the Grave Digger. It's just a little kitty coaster. Gotta wait for it here. Wherever it is. Oh, there it is. Oops, I'm not in the front. Still not in the front. There you go. Oh, it's called Grave Robber, and I called it Grave Digger. I don't know, I just put that name on there. I might change it since it is zombie themed. I raided the catalog and got almost all the zombie stuff I could to make different zombies. Got a scary doctor zombie there. Got a police zombie. Then my favorite girl zombie, I put her over there. Yeah, I called this one Grave Digger, but I might change it to like something else, but I'm not sure what. This right here, this area right here is gonna be like a little forest, and there's gonna be a for the werewolf, and it's gonna be kind of an entrance for it. And there's gonna be a car ride that kind of goes in the mountain a little bit. It's gonna be a simple car ride where like you're being chased by a werewolf. So that's what that's gonna be. This down here is Salem, which is being built by Rabbits. And she's not here today. She's at a convention, correct?
No, she just said something else.
Oh. Well, this is gonna be... Rabbits is building Salem, and in Salem, I have planned the Bloody Mary ride, which I don't know where exactly I'm going to put the entrance yet for that. And, I was planning on putting the Sanderson sisters in there, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for that. Like, I have a great idea for Bloody Mary, but the Sanderson sisters I don't really have an idea for, so I don't know if that's going to end up being in there, but Salem is going to be huge. So I feel like it needs 2 rides. I just don't know what exactly at the moment. Down here is Frankenstein, built by Con. He built me this amazing hospital. I told him that I wanted to do Art Deco style, and he delivered. And my favorite thing about this is, first of all, he has all these decal like details in here, like this trash here, and like where like the concrete's broken up and stuff, and dirty spots and rust and everything. And it's gonna be great. There's gonna be a dark ride in there for Frankenstein, and I also love the fact that there's just one light on in the hospital and he lit it up with lights. It's awesome. And then also we had to add an antenna, of course, because it's Frankenstein, you need electricity. So there's gonna be a dark ride in there. So I did a lot of aesthetics this week. Like, I did a lot of the structures, and the rides is what I'm going to be focusing on next week. Also, we had built is the entrance to the Mummy Ride by Star Maximus and Davy Dino and Cool Boy, I think. 223, I think that's the number. I don't remember the number. Cool Boy. But they built me this awesome entrance, and these decals are by, you may look familiar because they're from Vin, who was in my top 10 recreation parks where he did the Mummy Ride. These are his decals, which I just loved, and I asked him if I could use them, so. And they started this ride today, and they started the entrance over here. And then they started a coaster. It's just gonna, I told them to just kind of base it off of the coaster from Universal. You know, where it's kind of a dark ride and then it goes into a dark coaster, and like that's what I told them to base it on. So that's gonna be inside the mountain here and then underground. Today we'll be working on Sleepy Hollow, which is gonna be in this area. And there's gonna be a whole coaster ride, so it will take up a lot of space. Because that ride's not really gonna go underground. I also had Davy Dino build me this little shack over here with a stall in it on the little island. And then I expanded the campground so that there's more tents for people who end up helping me build. Wilda finished the swamp over here for me, so we have the swamp guy. We're gonna ride this ride real quick so you guys can see what happened. Right now I don't have the second entrances on these parks. These rides. I hate when I accidentally hit that thing. I don't have the second entrances on these rides right now because I don't have anything over there on the Sleepy Hollow section, and I'm letting the NPCs ride it, so. But we're gonna ride Pirate Cove first, actually, so you guys can see what I finished, because that's what we were working on last week. As you can see, I changed the entrances to both. I wanted to make the entrance to Pirate Cove look more realistic. Which I'm gonna catch a ride here. It's gonna come back around. There we go. I'll actually walk around in the ride too so you can see it better, because it's really hard to see with all the riders on here. We're all going for a ride. As you can see, I did a lot of work. We did a lot, not me personally, but we did a lot of work this week. I mean, I finished the pirate ride because I was determined to get everything done in the front of the park. That fall is pretty drastic there. Ah, creepy face. Oh, did I not tell Jim Bob that time started yet?
No.
Jim Bob, time starts now.
Well, he was asking to who is all building right now and who isn't.
Star Maximus and Davy Dino and Buddy. Because Buddy wants to do stuff on the inside of the castle.
So basically only 007 and... Is it literally only 007 fun guy gets a title right now?
Yeah.
Well, that should be easy.
There's literally only one spot available in the server today.
That should be easy to keep track of.
Yeah.
Well, if you're starting that time, then I'm starting this time.
I'm actually gonna jump out so I can show you guys all I did because you can't really see. So Jim Bob finished his little town here, and I added some pirates to it, which I just love this.
Also, when I said I started this time, I started the giveaway thing.
Oh, the giveaway has started! Woohoo!
It will be picked in an hour, so
yeah.
Don't worry about having to be really fast because it doesn't matter what order you're in anyway.
Mm-hmm. So this is the town Jim Bob made and he finished it, and then it goes into a little cave here, which just realized I needed to do that. It goes into a little cave. And then there's the pirate captain. He says, "Darby the treasure." Sorry, I can barely have pirate talk here. And then there's the cursed treasure. And he goes, "Arg, I be cursed." And then there he is cursed. And then there's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed my pirate voice. And then I built the little exit here that's gonna go into Sleepy Hollow. Other plans for this park. Like I said, right now I need Salem to be built. I need to do a Bloody Mary ride. I'm letting Star Maximus be in charge of all the mummy stuff. So I'm not gonna touch that ride at all. The only ride that I'm going to be doing stuff with is Dracula. I'm gonna be doing the dark ride stuff. I'm gonna let somebody else build the coaster. King Carlin has started following us. Thank you for following us.
Also, every single builder is asking for permissions.
Oh yeah. Forgot that I left. Give them rights now. Also give Jim Bob some rights. Okay. There they go. So I'm gonna have... I want Peter to build the coaster, but that's up to him. He's gonna build the coaster for Dracula. Over here, I'm going to be building a Phantom of the Opera ride that's gonna be a log flume. And the entrance is gonna be the Opera House. And it's gonna go into the mountain this way, so... That's another thing that's gonna be planned. And I'm going to be doing the Frankenstein ride. So my whole thing is I gave people, I want people to do the outside stuff mostly, and I'm gonna keep my focus on doing the dark ride portions of things. Game Cheater 8076 has started following us. Thank you for following us. So my focus is gonna be the rides, and the rides I have planned right now is Frankenstein, Bloody Mary, Phantom of the Opera, and Dracula. So, and I have to do Sleepy Hollow today. Today we're doing Sleepy Hollow, just so you guys know. Sleepy Hollow is today. Just like I said. So, we're gonna start with Sleepy Hollow right now. My question now about Sleepy Hollow that I have to think about is where is the entrance to this coaster going to be? I think over here would be a good place to put the entrance to the coaster. So let me turn off my cave light because that annoys me. There we go. Gonna grab a vertical lawn chair. Sorry, I was checking the chat, seeing if I missed anything. I finished those trees, Wilda, today, before I started the stream. Let me show Wilda the trees. I finished those 2 little trees. Oh, turn on no collisions. There you go. Yeah, I finished everything here except for adding a little bit more trees here, but so the whole concept of the Sleepy Hollow ride is that it's gonna be about Sleepy Hollow and Ichabod Crane. So for people who don't know Sleepy Hollow, I actually refreshed myself on the actual original story this past week. And there's gonna be some important things that we're gonna have to build in this ride. Okay, so the story of it is that it's a town in the original colonies just after the Revolution. So it's gonna be very colonial style. So I have to look up some colonial buildings and stuff, which I think I know what that style looks like, but I'm gonna probably look up some stuff just to remind myself. But so it's in a town like just a few years after the Revolutionary War, and Ichabod Crane is a school teacher, because for the longest time I thought he was like a investigator or whatever, but that's because they've changed the story so much over the years that I have forgotten it. But he's a school teacher, and he comes to the town of Sleepy Hollow to be the new school teacher. And everybody thinks he's very strange because he talks funny, and he thinks very highly of himself, Ichabod Crane does. So a lot of people don't like that, and he kind of rubs people the wrong way, especially this guy in town who does not like him at all and rather likes to make fun of him. But anyway, he starts living in the town, and he becomes a school teacher, and he runs into this girl named Katrina, who is the daughter of one of the big farmers in town. And he starts, you know, trying to court her, and come to find out that she was actually being courted by that guy that really doesn't like him in the first place. And so they want to scare him, really. Like, the guy that doesn't like him wants to scare him, so they start telling him stories about the Headless Horseman. And the whole tale about the Headless Horseman in this town is that the Headless Horseman was a Haitian. And if anybody knows anything about the Revolutionary War, one reason that the redcoats, like okay, let me give you some history lessons here. So you guys remember that portrait of George Washington going over the river? That's like really famous. Well, that painting is very important because during the Revolutionary War, the redcoats, which are the British, hired Haitian mercenaries, which are these German mercenaries that would go around and work as mercenaries and get paid. What? Going to sleep? Anyway, they're mercenaries. So the whole tale about the Headless Horseman is that he is one of these Haitians that the Americans paid to turn coats. So they paid him to get on their side and save their town of Sleepy Hollow. So, and whenever he went and he routed up the recruits to go and fight the Redcoats, he ended up losing his head. But there's this whole, like, kind of folklore around Haitians about how, like, they're the strongest men ever alive, and that he went on and fought and killed the Redcoats even without his head. So, now there is this tale in this town that if you go out at night, that you could meet the Headless Horseman who is looking for his head. And he might try to get your head, thinking it's his. So, the reason I'm telling you this whole thing is because it's important for our story that we have to tell. And the first thing I think that has to be in our ride is we have to figure out a place to put a schoolhouse. And we have to figure out a place to put a farm. And we have, like, the farm, like Katrina's farm. And probably, like, a little area just to kind of, like, tell the tale of, of the Headless Horseman. Thank you, DJ, for following us, resubscribing to us for 7 more months. It's like, Nerdy, I wasn't listening. Can you explain it again? No! It's not like it's important anyway, no one's gonna care. All you guys care about is seeing me build things, and I'm just sitting here talking, so I'm trying to get through it fast. So the first part's gonna be slow. I actually feel like I need to go the other way. Because where's the schoolhouse gonna be? I think it should be kind of in the center of town, don't you? I feel like I gotta build some buildings first. So I think the schoolhouse should be in the center, and most schoolhouses back then were in a church. So I'm gonna grab. I'm really not here. I keep clicking the wrong things. I'm gonna grab a primitive block here, and I'm gonna go with that color. So I think the church. Well, the question is, what should most things be facing? Because the water's that way. It should be facing this way. So we're just gonna put a little base here for a church. Church/schoolhouse, because that's how most of it worked back then. Now, my other problem I had earlier is I was trying to find a good Ichabod crane like outfit, but I don't know if I can find it. I almost might make this tiny bit shorter, like. Springboard has subscribed to us. Thank you for subscribing to us, Springboard. Okay. I kind of needed to pull up a picture real quick. Because pictures help me. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. I've completely covered up the chat now for a sec because I'm trying to do this, so if somebody says something important, just tell me.
No one said anything important in the past, I don't know, 42 minutes. Oh wait, that's the whole entire time.
Okay, now I'm actually gonna see how this is gonna work because I'm gonna get some windows here and we're gonna use some decals for the windows. See what pulls up. Let me just do this.
Will it just said anything important?
And that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. Let's see if it's got something else. Let me look at the website real quick. If it's not being slow. Let's see. That was a funny move of me. I went to the decal page, went to the library and select decals, and then wrote in the search engine decals rather than windows. Because I'm not here right now. I like how whenever you put in windows, like all you get is like windows, like like for the computers. Let's see, I got this window. Let's see how that one looks. Let's see. That one's okay. Giving myself some options here. Let's see. Like, if you guys ever want some more different windows than the ones that are in theme park, just look up the decal windows because there's so many on here. That's actually more what I'm looking for right there if it's transparent. Like that actually looks really good. Because this is very colonial, which I might save this for another house. So I'm gonna go over here and stick it over here in my little decal corner I have. Which I need to turn the headless horseman because I can't see him from this angle. Because Blue got me a headless horseman. What? Okay, so I like this window. So, let me pull up my schoolhouse again here. Okay, so kinda let's do that. And then we're gonna kind of give these frames here. So we're gonna go to the wood, fences, and we're gonna go to the dark brown there. Let's see.
Robin's arrived.
She arrived where she's going?
No, she's in the chat.
Oh. Oh, that's a good color. Keep using that brown a lot in this park. Okay, so frame up these windows here. Grab the bottom part. So then we have a framed window, and then go to paths real quick and grab. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Let me just grab the wooden path and make it that brown color. And we want a doorway too, but what I'm gonna do is to frame this up. This, and then on the windows as well. And that's gonna interfere with that, so then we're just gonna do that. There we go. I'm gonna do that. Does look really good. And then so I do need to make this a little one this way. .007 Fun Guy has started following us. Thank you for following us, .007 Fun Guy. There we go. So now we have the windows.
Around the path of your building.
Schoolhouse slash church. For Ichabod Crane, because he's a school teacher. for Sleepy Hollow, in case you was wondering. And we're gonna put these on the inside of the windows, which this one's a little bit funky in the corner, but that's okay. Also, I saw Buddy's comment earlier that he was asking why can he always build nice things in other people's parks but not his own. There's a simple answer to that, because you're a harsh critic of yourself, number one, and number two, because you're building for someone else, and so you're actually motivated to actually finish what you start. That's just my hypothesis there.
I'm usually the other way around. If I build someone else's park, I just get bored and tell them to finish it themselves.
I have something I have to finish in Jim Bob's park still, and I'm trying my best to finish it on time. Because it's for one of the competitions. We have the roof piece here. Might make the windows in front bigger, we'll see. I'm actually gonna make them bigger right now and see how that looks actually. Look good. So all these need there and there. Ugh. Accidentally. Oh, hold on. I need these two. Cause that happens. So really, I just need these all the way up. Leave that little one in there. And we're gonna grab the under one here. And then on the top, Or actually, delete this top layer here. So what we're gonna do is grab like a light gray roof. Might actually get the too high. Too high. There we go. Oh, somebody found me that. It's a good window. Oh, it's 2 pieces. Whoever found me that, thanks. And they left a sign and said, "LOL, I don't know."
Buddy asked if it's okay if Justin helps him build.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to give him permissions then.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that every single person in the stream is now building.
Yeah.
So there's no more timers.
Yeah. We're gonna have to finish this, people. It's, you know, I just was staring at that calendar like, oh my god, like, I can't believe that I'm just starting a Halloween park, like, now, but I think I'm gonna get this done if I get all this help. I think it's gonna be no problem. Because right now, like I said, like, literally, I just now get to just focus on the rides, which is what I really like to do. So I think we're gonna be good. Yeah, wrong color. I accidentally hit the dark gray. And then up front, I'm gonna probably use the roofs for that. So now that we have this no collision thing, we can actually grab this. Which Buddy did all over the castle, by the way. he did all this. And then this. Like that. There we go. And then we can go to roofs now, and I'm gonna go to wood, and we're gonna grab the these and make it that wood color and give the roof kind of an outline with these. Like that. And then yeah, that one. I'm actually gonna delete this station real quick because I don't know if that's where I want it. I need to focus on putting things in Sleepy Hollow first that I need in here. I'm actually gonna grab this piece, not that piece, this piece, and put that one there. Shut up! And then grab these little ones, put them there, and then that. And then we also need to fix these little corners here, so we're gonna pick that, not that one, this one, and we need these. I almost forgot what brown color I was using. Smart me. Also, Justin Brave, don't forget to place your guy. Which I don't think Cool Big... don't forget to pick a tent before you leave. And I don't think Cool Boy did that, so I need to remind him too. And don't forget to remind me that you need to get one of those. Let's grab the big one. Yeah, let's grab the big one. And we're gonna make it this color.
just said he has 4 different bat decals if you want them.
Sure, he can go place them over there in my little thing, I think.
Well, he's not in game right now.
Oh, he's not in game. I'm forgetting. I'll need those bat decals for whenever I get to Dracula. So, it's the first Saturday of October. So that literally means that there's only 3 more Saturdays left of streams in this park. But I may have a special stream just for Halloween. I don't know yet though, but I was thinking about that.
Just to answer Justin in game, since you didn't see it. But you can put a sign up with your name, and you can decorate the tent and change the colors.
Mm-hmm. I think I may delete that. There you go. And then I feel like this needs to be that. And then this needs to be deleted here. There you go. And a lot of people use the anvil as the bell, so I'm gonna do that. Because it looks very bell-shaped on the bottom. I'm almost thinking that this is too high and I need to lower it down one though. What is that? How'd you make that thing? What is that thing made out of? Oh, tombstones. Well, that's interesting. Who just placed that right now?
Justin.
Oh, Justin did. And then delete that. The things you can build nowadays with no collision. Actually, I just had a thought about the bottom of these windows. I hate it whenever you delete something and then the hitbox of something else is so huge. Like, what did I delete?
A wall piece.
Oh, there. The bottom of these windows should be this. There we go. Which really, I could have left that wood piece there because now it hangs funny. I hear you over there, judging me.
But he blocks once you do check his work.
Okay, here there, 2 seconds. Just let me move this thing down one.
And you do go to him, you can just teleport to him.
Okay.
He's still there. Yeah, that looks way better. And then I'm gonna change the color of this. And there's a bell. Okay, who need me to check? Buddy? Yeah.
Wee! I like the purple, but I think the Dracula's castle should be a little more red. Like, that makes it very pink in here, though. Because red and purple make pink. Yeah, don't make it pink because you might need to make it red somewhere else. And this front part here. I'm gonna do that. Whew, they're doing something up in my park because the thing's having a hard time keeping up with what I'm doing.
Probably terrain work then.
Go over here and grab some wood. I'm gonna make that smaller. I think I shouldn't do. Like that. I'll grab this. And this one, I think. This one goes over here. And then that one goes over here. Color. Am I missing any questions anybody's asking me? Okay. It's funny how that wood color looks different on different objects.
There you go, there's a question. What was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school? I guess I would have to say... Well, I had two, I guess. And one was theater, and the other one was... Oh, well, I have three. Okay, we're not counting theater, okay? Because theater is not really a academic, per se. It's an art. So if you're not including art classes, then English and history.
Drama is pretty much just the same as theater-ish. Drama class.
Yeah. It's theater. I was a theater kid.
Kind of Seriously, Gengar, would you rather make a park about Shrek or about Magikarps?
What?
Would you rather make a park about Shrek or about Magikarps?
Well, I don't know what the second one is, so I guess Shrek.
It's that stupid orange Pokemon that always just flops up and down in the water.
Oh. Then Shrek.
Well, be careful, because Roblox might ban you for uploading Shrek if they just ask Jim.
Yeah, I know. I helped him with that, so I know.
Also, Pixar or Disney is not really a question, because it's always Disney with Nerdy.
Disney. All the way. But I do really, really, really love Pixar. Like, the one thing that gets me about Pixar is that they could do no wrong. Like, literally, I cannot think of the life of me one movie of theirs that I don't like. Top part of this roof is bothering me, so I'm trying to see if I can do something like that.
Something you could try. I can come over and help you with that, actually. Kind of weird thing to try to explain.
Mm-hmm. Sneaky.
There you go, that's how you do that. That's how you make little pointy things in your roof. Now the only thing is that putting a wood trim around that is harder. That's the only problem with it.
Yep. Because, like, now it's too big. And the other one's too big too, like you have to put the smaller.
Guess you could just make it a cross. I don't know.
Or
Nintendo or Sony?
I was like raised on PlayStation, but I'm gonna go with Nintendo on this.
I personally couldn't care less for either. I'm a PC only person. I don't like any other things.
See, it looks fine without the wood trim in the center.
Yeah. Oh, only 13 people sign up for the for the giveaway. 1 minute 30 left, people.
Only one person?
No, 13 people.
Oh.
13 people signed up out of the 19 watching at the moment. Used to be 28 before that.
Make this doorway one higher, why not? There we go, that actually looks way better now. The doorway's one higher. Okay.
For the last 30 seconds, I entered myself. I was wondering if it was possible, but apparently it is. Oh well, if it picks me, I'll just skip it anyway. Well, the timer is done. You gonna check out Buddy's thing in the meantime? Or?
Yes.
And drum roll. We don't have a drum roll, so just good enough. It's Mystic Slurpuff, also known as Blue Gamer Plays YouTube.
Dead. Whoa. Someone tore up castle there. I don't think you really have to make the castle look ruined, because it is Dracula's house. I mean, he takes good care of his house. He doesn't have to live in a rundown castle. He just lives in a castle with a lot of blood, which will be something that's going to be in the castle. A lot of blood stains. That's a big old church house. Whee! In comparison to my person, this church house is humongous. But the churches were always the biggest building in town. And the tallest. So that's not anything surprising. So everything just literally just has to be smaller than this church building.
So far, no word from Blue or Mystic in the.
Is he not in this in the stream?
I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing, but he has 4 minutes left to reply before we pick the next person. So hope for him that he replies before that.
Did you say something in Discord?
Yeah, I tagged him on Discord too.
Oh. Well, if he ain't there, then he ain't there.
Says he's playing Roblox.
These windows are so high. Where'd Buddy go?
He left.
Oh.
Still no blue gamer. 2 minutes left.
Need to grab that one. Or, actually, because I always forget about the little piece that Peter used here too. There we go. Completely pointy roof.
Well, still no blue gamer, so time to pick new winner, I guess. It is Jim Bob.
Woohoo! Jim Bob!
Did Jim Bob already get one?
No.
Oh,
Pretty sure he didn't.
Jim Bob hasn't had one yet, then I guess it's Jim Bob.
I didn't have the right color on this thing the whole time. Wait, no, it's gray, that's why.
Ghastly Ginger. I believe this is biased. Yeah, sure it's biased. I literally just click a button that says
literally
pick
presses
winner.
a random button.
It's literally a button. I can screenshot it and put it in the chat even. Like how this works. There, I posted a picture in the chat that literally shows every single person has one ticket, no matter if they're an admin or a subscriber, everyone has one ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know Jim Bob's here, so I can complete the giveaway thing now, because Jim Bob and DJ can sort this out by themselves.
Yep.
So that was the giveaway for this week. Also, Pusheen says that she loves your Halloween outfit. It was made by Rabbit's Blue. You can find the shirt too on her kawaii group thing.
She loves it.
Rip. Here's Blue Gamer. 3 minutes left.
No, Blue Gamer, you missed it. You missed it. You were too late. Oh, what? What? What's an emergency? Ah! I have cap locks on, sorry. What? Oh. Oh. Oh! Is it back over here you guys are? Well, don't worry about this, because Jim Bob can fix this. I'm in the wrong menu.
I mean, stuff like that can happen.
Yeah, it's... I think I destroyed this thing whenever I was making the pirates, too. It's fine.
That
Springboard has the shirt on, too.
Yeah. Things like that just happen if you're working on the inside of a mountain.
Yep.
So, no need to worry about that. That happens.
Yep. Just don't worry about it.
Even I've done that.
Jim will fix it. Here comes... Arr. I mean, because I ruined up the mountain over here when I was making the pirates ride and stuff.
I'm probably gonna mess up half the mountain too when I'm gonna put the coaster
Peter's
in there.
gonna mess up the mountain whenever he's making the coaster.
Yeah.
Why has the music stopped?
That's a good question. Probably because the loop was turned off.
Yeah, that's a good thing that it stopped then.
Well, that's because I turned that option of it picking random songs. I completely disabled it in the settings. So it can't do that anymore.
I'm just standing in the window.
You can jump through those windows.
Mm-hmm. This church is huge, but like I said, all the other buildings are going to be small in comparison now. Because the church is supposed to be the biggest in town. Oh, that'll be a problem on this side of the thing is the point.
Oh, yeah. Tell Ben to make a too high point.
Oh, there is one. I'm dumb.
There is?
Yeah, there is one. It is right there. Oh, it's too short.
That's what I said.
That's for the shorter one.
Huh, that's what I said. It's a one high. You just have it too high. Also, when you see Jim, make sure to zoom in on him so you can see his prize.
What is that on his head? The shark? It's a shark eating a dude! Shark attack. Is it the hair a part of that?
I don't think so. I think the hair is what he usually has, but it's covered up by a hat. But that's a funny one. Shark attacking the noob.
It's hilarious. Okay, what are we gonna do with this back corner over here? think my only option right now is to just do that. It looks a little funky, but whatever. At least it's just not an open spot up there. Other one. And we're gonna server's busy doing something. There we go. And that. So how do you guys think this church is turning out?
Thought it was a school.
Church slash schoolhouse. Because that's what they used to do back in the olden days. So, how do you think the schoolhouse is turning out?
Springboard said that it looks great. Pusheen says it looks Gucci.
It looks what?
Pusheen says it looks Gucci.
Gucci.
Jim Bob says it's turning out very churchy.
Because it's a schoolhouse slash church. Because this is how they used to do it back in the day.
Bola says it looks cute. You can use those double things too for the middle of the roof.
The what?
The center of the roof on the top. You can do the same thing too there with the triangles.
The smaller ones maybe? Because otherwise it's gonna stick through the roof, right?
No?
No?
I don't think so. You can try.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, we're good then. We're good. Yeah, back in the colonial days and stuff like that, like everybody, church and school were always in the same building most of the time. That's why schoolhouses always have those churches on the churches, those bells on them. You get it from the churches. Justin Brave has just given us 200 bits. Thank you. He says, cheer 100, oof, why now? Ugh. Just got some big lag there.
because Springboard locked.
See, now that it went through the whole playlist on Spotify, though, I'm afraid that it's gonna tag that song again. Some person tried to claim that an NCS song was theirs, and so hopefully it got fixed, because it's definitely not theirs. It is in no way their song. Idea actually for this. Grab that. Grab this little ledge here and put a little ledge all the way around. Of course, that one doesn't have a little bevel on the top, does it? No. Use the other one.
Chair is so squeaky.
I know. My chair is horribly squeaky and it bothers me. Let's see. There. Up there. And we need that. I think it's way too big. Wood benches. Oh. Well, those don't work with no collision. Interesting to note there.
Yeah, path items still have to be on a path, but you can place them and then remove the path and they stay. Or as long as you place a slope, that is. But, yeah. It's a little thing that I did last time. It's like if you place a slope and you put a chair on it, it looks funny as hell. And then if you remove the slope, the chair stays.
Basic schoolhouse inside right now. Let's get some foliage out here. I'm using this color scheme over here that Davy Dino did, because I like the colors and I like using these little trees. Oh, that's the other color I'm missing. It's dark color, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me see if I get these colors. So he has that color and that color and what's the other color? That color. So bam and bam. And this one is that color. There we go. So this needs to be that. There we go. So now we got a little schoolhouse. So another important part of the tale is the farmhouse. And there's gonna be an underground section for the Headless Horseman. We also need an area for it to be fast, and we have to have a covered bridge. So over here is the entrance to this pirate's ride, so I'm going to build a little path here as a placeholder so that I know it's not right because there's gonna be entrance and exit there, but I'm putting it out here. So, delete this real quick. So we have to have a river going somewhere through here. So I know for a fact that the pirate's ride is right below here. Where are we gonna put this covered bridge? And the forest is gonna be back here in this section too, back behind the church. And then there's gonna be a farm here. And a couple houses, and then the forest. So we need this water. Nope. Wrong thing. Come back over this way and kind of travel through Sleepy Hollow here. And kind of make it a little bit windy here. So now I'm not so sure. I'm gonna put free cam wood here. Because what exactly is behind this wall?
More walls.
Well, Pirate Ride's down here. So we're right above where it turns around, so looks like it's all mountain in there, so that's good. Is time up, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh! Ha! I didn't even know. I didn't even know, guys. Okay, so like I said, this is part of the plan. So there has built a church slash school. Sorry, I keep saying church, but it's really a schoolhouse. Built the schoolhouse here. So there's gonna be a farm over here and a couple little houses. And part of this coaster for Sleepy Hollow is gonna go underground. And we're gonna have a covered bridge that leads into the woods here that the coaster is gonna go over. And the wood section is all gonna be here. So the mummy entrance is gonna be kind of hidden in the woods. So this will kind of almost be a little, it won't be as wide open as it is right now. It'll be a little bit covered up in the woods. It's like it's something hidden that you have to find. And then the Opera House entrance, I might have to move the Opera House entrance to someplace else. Because it's not going to fit in here. So I might have to think about that, I might have to move the Opera House to like down here below the church, I mean the castle. Maybe it needs to be up here. That would actually be better, and then have like a walking entrance up to the Opera House. Okay. So we built a church, a schoolhouse. Gosh, I keep saying a church. We built a schoolhouse, woohoo! We did so much today.
A whole whopping 2 hours for it.
This is exactly why I have to build so much off stream for this park. Because watch, next time that you guys see this park, it's gonna be way different. Again, it's gonna have way more builds up probably. Because like I said, there's only 3 more Saturdays left in October. Before Halloween. Might only be 2 before Halloween. Let me look at that, actually. No, there's 3 Saturdays before Halloween. Halloween falls on a Wednesday. So there's only 3 more Saturdays left. So, me and all the people that have built with me, thank you for all the people that are building with me, and I definitely need you guys so that we can finish this. Sorry, I just saw Pushin's last message and I was like, what? So, see you guys next week, and the park's gonna look way different. But, see ya! Bye!